What does it say? Thanks everybody for coming. What's up, guys? It's TARS. Talking about Real Shit podcast. With yours truly, Ina, the main person in charge, the reason this exists, the reason the earth spins, the reason they're still good in the world.
Looks like you're praying.
Inshallah,
Inshallah,
and my
inshallah.
good old co-host Dinkum.
Assalamu alaikum.
We are
Bonjour.
on episode 105, season 2, episode 5.
I love that look. You literally did that last week. So you, yeah, this is what I think it was last week. You were doing the outro, right? And you were like, thank you guys for joining. Like you looked at me like you were proud.
What's funny is sometimes when Amelia's lying, she makes this face. She goes like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, why the fuck are you making that face? And then I realized I did that face. And now that, because I did not realize that I do I lift my eyebrows up. But look, surprisingly, little bit of wrinkles, right?
Yeah, we don't have that many. We're not a wrinkly family.
We're not.
No, not at all.
No, look at that. For real. Look at my eyebrows.
Like you look at dad, you look at mom. Like we're not wrinkly people.
We're almost as good as like black don't crack.
Yeah.
That's what they say. I'm being serious. Like,
I didn't know that.
They say black don't crack because they say like a lot of African American people, black people, their skin is like really good.
Are you sure that's just like that was like a 80s like anti like crack movement thing?
Pull it up, black don't crack.
I know what you mean.
All right.
Because they do have good skin.
They do have good fucking skin.
Yeah.
Because then there's like men and women that are like,
what do you mean they?
70s, 80s, they, them, there, you know, whatever they want to identify with. I don't know if they're male or female or anything. So
they're black.
Well,
that's their gender.
Good enough for me.
My gender's.
Oh, speaking of black, well, Jack Black.
What a segue.
I have it was kind of an interesting thing. It was like
Jack
something.
Black, okay.
It was something on TikTok that said, "Give me a thing of information that seems like it doesn't seem like it's like an interesting fact. It doesn't seem real."
Yeah.
And it was something about Jack Black's mom, who helped write things for the Apollo 13 mission. For real, and they were saying something that she was able to solve. You'll have to look it up because it was like such a fast thing that I like read. But I don't know if it was when she was in labor with him or what, if that part of it's true. But it was something about like while she was in labor, like right after labor, she like figured out how to, I don't know.
Yeah, she was
whatever the hell.
An engineer.
Yeah.
Judith Lowe Cohen, is that her?
That's her. That's Jack Black's mom.
Okay, Jack Black. Yeah. Yeah, she's a full blown fucking scientist, aerospace engineer. Rest in peace. Damn, that's.
But it was like Apollo 13 thing, you know. But that's what I want to know is like, Sons Howard died of AIDS. Okay, I thought she died of AIDS or some shit. But I want to know. Oh, that's what it was. Hollywood actor Jack Black, in a memorial tribute, her son Neil notes that she was troubleshooting problems with schematics on the day she went into labor. Called her boss to let him know she had fixed the problem and then delivered Jack.
Damn, so Jack was made.
Like literally while she was like in labor with him, figured out that she solved the problem of it. And then, figured it out. So it was something that like was mentioned. I was like, dude, there's no way. So I just looked his name up real quick just to see his mom this morning. Yeah. And I saw that and I was going to talk about it. I didn't want to research it or anything. It was just pretty interesting. Dang. I did not know anything about that. Kind of wild.
So he comes just from a very smart family because his dad is also fucking like a...
Did Jack Black go into any kind of science stuff for school? Was he like straight up acting?
I don't know. I don't think so. Let's see.
Of satellite engineer. Okay.
Oh wait, the science ground. He was raised. His mother worked. Okay, yeah. He has 3. Okay, divorced.
He also attended Crossroads School where he excelled in drama.
He appeared as a commercial for a game, so he.
I think he's just been like into that.
He's always been into. Yeah, he was never in. Drama, always in drama and things like that. Crazy. Yeah, that's interesting. Just like a completely different term, but hey, he made it out too.
Feel this bone right here. Feel it right there. How weird does that feel?
That's a weird feeling.
But it's not on the other leg.
No.
Right?
So you probably hit something with your shin.
No, it's just been like this a long time ago. But it was just like always weird. It's like that. I don't know, but I thought that was kind of interesting.
Was that the thing that you?
That was it. That's all I had.
Oh, that's all you had? Damn, I thought you had something.
That's the only thing.
Okay.
No, honestly though, and then did you see about that? Did you see about the thing in Ohio where that factory blew up?
We talked about it last week.
This is something different.
Okay.
Because we talked about the trains.
No, we talked about factory.
Oh, okay.
Is it a different factory?
No. Same factory blew up. Then there was a plane that held. There was 5 people that were hazmat. Like they were people that. They were a team of hazmat people that were. I think they were going to like test to see what was going on. Fucking plane crashed. They all I don't know if they all died, in Ohio. Look that shit up.
Wait,
not even
what?
joking. Yeah, look up like plane crash, Ohio plane crash, some sort of like.
Oh, they were going to Ohio plane.
Okay, blast. Yeah, it killed team investigating Ohio metal. Yeah, it killed the entire team that was investigating in the plane crash. Fucking weird, right?
Interesting.
Wait. Claim 5 environmental scientists who died in a plane crash were headed to East Palestine, Ohio.
That's what
false.
So that's what was going on. Like that's
Why
what
does it
people
say
were saying.
false? 5 employees.
That wasn't true. They were going to the factory.
Oh, they were going
explosion.
to the plane.
Yeah.
Okay,
Which you said. Yeah, which you said.
Right.
Yeah, see this person.
Yeah,
put that.
environmental.
This is the scariest fucking thing. Like that's.
Isn't that not the fucking weirdest thing? What the hell's going on with Ohio, dude?
Oh, not that specific, but like just misinformation. How scary it is.
All 5
but,
people
I
on
don't know.
board
It's
the plane,
interesting.
including the pilot, were employees for this is kind of for them. CTEH, an environmental consulting firm based in North Little Rock, and they were responding to the February 20th explosion at Ohio metal plants. Okay, it says the twin engine.
There's plants that are metal.
I guess so. The twin engine plane crashed a couple of miles south of the Bill and Hillary Clinton National Airport.
Oh, Bill Clinton and Hillary took him down. They took him out.
Yeah, it's just so weird. Local residents and some elected officials have expressed concerns about the environmental hazards posed by the derailment.
That's about the derailment. They were going to the factory. I don't know.
Weird though. The people that were investigating the plant. I mean, the plant.
It's all fucked. Who gives a shit? Let them all die.
I don't know what the fuck's going on with Ohio, you know?
I don't fucking. They're all fucking.
Dude, that one day
it's fucking Ohio. Like,
that one day the snow was falling. What day was it? It was like a nice day. No, not yesterday. It was like it must have been before that.
That was yesterday. Oh, the one.
It was like a random where it was just like all of a sudden flurry of snow and then it would just be gone. I was driving
yesterday and it was fucking crazy.
I know yesterday's was crazy.
The other day.
But the other time.
Like last week or something. Okay,
where, but like the snow looked fucking weird, dude. It didn't look real.
What do you mean it didn't look real?
It looked like it was like a fabricated fake snow. You know those fake snow machine, like things that they use for when they do the hills on Eagle Island Park. You know the fake snow?
Yeah.
It fucking looked like that.
Is it making the frogs gay?
No. But I feel
it's making the frogs gay.
I'm just saying.
Did you see the snow yesterday?
No.
It was wild. I was driving. It was nice.
But did it melt right away?
It melted fast. Because it's fucking hot outside. It's warm.
The other stone did not melt. That's the problem. It was fucking...
It was cold. Okay, below 32 degrees, Ina, stays freezing. Above 32 degrees?
It was above 32. It was like 40, Dan, so I'm not even joking.
There's no way it was 40.
I'm serious.
I don't know.
The snow looked like styrofoam pebbles. You know those styrofoam, like when you break up styrofoam?
Oh, yeah, I know that. That sometimes happens. That's not that has happened before.
I don't trust it, Dan Sam.
Don't go too far on me.
I'm far.
Don't go too far.
It's conspiracy, dude. They're
making
fucking the weather.
Snow.
They're doing everything. It's gotta be something that's keeping our it's distracting us for something.
Snow is distracting us from something.
Yeah, Ohio.
What the fuck is that gonna do? It's fucking who gives a shit. It's over. It's done.
Okay, I did see this thing though, where it was like every 80 years the Earth goes through like these different things. It's like there's like the first 20 years high period, right?
Okay.
Which and then
that was the 60s and 70s.
Right. So it's like the
Get it?
It's like 20 years, like the high period.
Hold on.
You have to fart? Is it gonna smell?
Oh, I don't want to shit myself. That might be shit. I almost just possibly shit myself. It was getting hot.
Oh.
No, it's been bad. We'll talk about why I'm having these issues later, but go on.
Anyway, so it's like 80 years. 20 years is the high period. Then it goes like, I don't know what the other next 20 years is. And then it's like the 60th year is awakening or some shit. And then the year 80 is like crisis. So the crisis was like World War One, World War something, World War Two, Depression. You know, like the awakening was a Depression period.
Hold on. Don't say World War One, World War something,
I meant
World
Civil
War Two.
War. Like, I don't know what it all was.
Civil War. Yeah, so it was World War Two. World War One happened, and then we had the Civil War right after that. And
That's
then
not
World
what
War
I meant.
II.
I was giving examples, Dan said Peach got
I know
nothing.
what you mean.
Right now we're in the crisis period, and it says it's supposed to be like this till 2028.
Oh, we're gonna have a big market crash.
I'm just saying, like,
There's gonna be an 08. It's gonna be awesome.
Well, like, how do we survive? Like, do you think we should like be having emergency stuff, stashes of things?
Like, you have enough, but you know.
I wish I had a lot of money because I would make a fucking bunker.
It's not. Look, this is how it's gonna break down right now. I'm gonna explain to this. You can have all the gear in the world. You can have all the shit in the world, right? For like survivalism. But at the end of the day, the most important fucking thing is knowledge. I'm not saying that as a joking way, like knowledge, you know. But knowing how to survive. That's your biggest thing, is knowing how to live in the wilderness, knowing how to do all that stuff. And because you can have all the equipment, but you don't know how to fucking use the equipment.
Right.
And then someone's just going to take that shit from you.
Like, in my head, and I don't know if this is just like, if I knew there was like some like huge catastrophe that's going to happen, right? A big fucking thing that just like, whatever, right? Where it's like, it's going to wipe out a lot of people. Life is going to be fucking hard.
COVID.
You know, no, worse than COVID, right?
There was nothing worse than COVID-19. Nothing. That was the worst thing. Slavery? Okay.
Holocaust
whatever. Probably didn't even happen. What else has been?
Holocaust, inside job, you know.
Inside job. 9/11, okay. The 20-year war on Iraq. 20-year war on Iraq.
You're gonna end up getting canceled because of COVID shit again.
But I'm on their side. But COVID, that was something.
I'm surprised they didn't like blame certain Holocaust deaths on COVID. After further exhuming the body, it's clear to say I know that they were in the Holocaust, but
yeah, no COVID. Okay, but
I just like in my head I was like, okay, look, if it's gonna be like, and I'm talking about like horrible shit, you know what I mean, to where it's like there's not many people left on Earth.
Like a couple Applebee's closing down.
Right.
Okay, I see what you're getting at.
I would not want to survive. I'm that kind of person where it's like, what's the point?
Speaking of survive, have you been watching Last of Us? You should watch that. Watch that show. It's really fucking good. Okay. You would love that show.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
The Last of Us?
The Last of Us.
Is it a Netflix show?
HBO.
I don't have that.
I'll get you it. It's really fucking good. It's cool.
But would you like want to survive, like, for real though?
Yeah.
Like it's like a legitimate thing. I'm talking about it's gonna be hard. Like you're gonna be out in the fucking forest, having to watch your back, making sure people aren't like attacking you. You'd want to do it?
We'll see.
I wouldn't. Why would it just be easier for me to just like take some pill, take something, the easy way out, and just
some cyanide?
Something.
You probably could get some on Amazon.
Jeff Bezos.
I don't know if I have to fart or shit, but it's awesome. I love it. It's a gamble. It's fucking. It's a risk. I love it.
Speaking of gambling of his shit, almost shit my pants fucking coming here. Not today. It was the other day. Me and Lauren both went to go take the kids to school. Okay. Right. And so I was like, we show up early. We're like parked. It's like 9 o'clock, and the bell rings at 9:05. Like, so we've already been parked for like 10 fucking minutes. Yeah. And it hits me like, if I don't fucking evacuate. Like right now, I'm going to shit my pants, and we're not in my car, so I don't have the garage opener. Ooh, right? Yeah, okay. I don't remember if the code fucking works. Yeah. Mom and Dad are at their fucking doctor's appointment. Yeah. Thankfully, I had my keys. Thank the God.
What if we have the new Brave?
Oh, is there new keys for the Brave?
Yeah.
Dude, if you had the new Brave, dude, because when I'm telling you, I was like, dude, you have to drop me off. Fucking, I'm running, and it was like. as you're taking off your pants, it's like
that's a good feeling.
There's like your pants come off and the shit comes out after, and it's like synchronized shitting. You know what I mean? Because it's like barely to where it's like you know. But I'm like, dude, if the key jammed, if any little inconvenience happened in between
like the
me
door
getting
was
out of the car,
something,
I'm like, I would have had to literally just leave mom and dad a surprise in the yard. Like at that moment, I don't know what I would have done. And plus, like when you go to the bathroom and you see the disaster that happens, like dude, I couldn't have survived that.
Yeah.
Like I could not have survived. Like what would I have done? Just sat there and my shit festering. Like the HOA would have gotten us.
That's how my life has been the past 3 days.
Tell me about your diet.
So I did the carnivore diet this week. Technically, I did it the best as I could. Technically, you're not supposed to use pepper, and technically, you're not supposed to use any like olive oil or any vegetable style oils.
So what can you use?
Butter. But I did use a little bit of olive oil, and I did use pepper. So technically, I didn't do the carnivore diet. But other than that, carnivore diet.
Does it really make a big difference with olive oil and peppermint?
Technically it's against the code, but I fucking don't know how you live off that. Not to the point of like, if you guys want to see more detail of it, check out my video on my channel, DSEC208, week number 18, 8.6 pounds lost for the week. So it worked. I lost 8.6 pounds. But the thing is, you never like, you'll feel full and you'll feel like whatever, but you never feel satisfied.
Why? I wonder.
The whole week I had like 10 carbs the whole week.
For the entire week?
And that was just because of eggs. Eggs have 0.5 carbs. That was pretty much it. For the whole week, 10 carbs. That's it. And
how many are you supposed to have on the diet?
On what?
On that diet, like, is there a limit of like what they want to keep? Like what?
No, you just eat. You just like that diet just doesn't have any carbs. Like the only source of carbs is really fucking eggs, and that's just 0.5 per egg. But like, and that's like the closest you can get. But like just steak, chicken, like so poultry, steak, like fish, and butter. That's pretty much it. Like no cheese. This isn't a keto diet. Like no cheese, nothing. Like this is no dairy.
No dairy, no cheese. What about fruits?
No.
Veggies?
No.
Just meat?
Just that.
So and how much of it are you supposed to eat? Is there like a granza?
Technically, you can eat whatever, like however much you want,
as long as you.
But I was also limiting calories as well. The thing is, I wasn't even really trying. It's just I couldn't eat anymore. One, you feel full. I was eating like fucking 300 grams of protein a day. Like you just feel full. But you never feel satisfied.
Did you get the meat sweats?
No, because I never ate that much. Right? I ate like nice steaks, sunny side up. It was fucking perfect. Great meals, but you never feel satisfied.
So you just kind of feel hungry still?
Kind of, but it's like you're just eating for like fuel. Existing.
Yeah.
And half the time I was eating, it was like, because I was like, okay, if I don't eat, like I'm going to fucking die. Like I'm not eating enough at all. Just because it's like you never feel hungry on it, right?
Really? Why?
I don't know. It's just part of it, I guess. It's just your body's working on it. But it was fine in the beginning, and then like just shitting problem. It was just like I was literally shitting fucking like what's like a good. Like I was like literally shitting hair. Like it wasn't hair, but like you know what, that consistency of shit where it's like you're pretty much diarrheaing. And I was drinking so much fucking water too. But
it's like sand?
It's not like sand. It's like fibered. It's like a fibered shit. It looks like it's like a fibered shit. And it's like yellow too. Right? And that was like the past couple days. I did Google it. Yellow is malnutrition, or if you eat yellow potatoes. Remember when I did the potato diet for a week? Same thing. Pure yellow shit.
You think it was malnutrition though?
100%, because you're not getting fucking anything. So I don't know how people live off this.
Is there some people that do live off of the carnivore diet?
I think people live off of the carnivore diet.
How though?
I know people do it for like a month, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure people live on it. I don't know. I don't know, because like my shit was not, obviously if I probably did it for a long time, body regulates and all that stuff. So obviously that was only a week, 7 days that I did it, but just like the bowel movements were, and now it's like it was just like pretty much mainly yesterday, maybe the end of 2 days ago, yesterday, and then like today, but like now it's like getting more regulated, but I'm just like farting everything out kind of. I don't know, it's been
What
weird.
day was the hardest one eating wise though?
None really. Like it wasn't,
At what day were you like, God, I just want something to like satisfy this?
It was weird because you didn't like I could have done it more, and it wasn't to the point of like I just ate like stuff today because like I was done with it, and then like we're hitting up like an Italian restaurant tomorrow, so I'm just gonna fucking like 100 like I'm gonna have your diet tomorrow, just 100% carbs,
Ooh,
nothing
you're
else.
Gonna be like in a coma, dude.
It's gonna be awesome, but it was just like, but I could have done it more, and like at the end I was just like, no, like you don't have those feeling of anything. Right? Like, it was fine. I didn't have any issues with it. It was good overall. Other than if the bowel movement thing wasn't a problem, I could do that longer.
Right.
I feel like. But
the bowel movement, though, too, was it like it would hit you just out of nowhere and you had to go? Or did you at least, like, have, like,
no,
okay.
it was kind of like that. Well, like, no, it was fine, like, the first 4 days. I had no issues. And then, like, the first, like, 5 days, 5.5 days. And then it just, like, at the end, I think just because, like, everything was out of my system pretty much. Because the day before I did this, I ate fucking a full box of turtle dove, or not the turtle dove, but turtle brownies, like the caramel topped ones, like the Little Debbie ones. I had a whole box of that. So, like, that day I had, like, 200 grams of sugar, like, just from that box, right? Day. Exactly. And then I was like, then I went kind of extreme the next day, like, okay, like, let's not do a lot of calories, carnivore diet. So my body was probably like, whoa. What the fuck's happening?
You're like exorcism the demon out of you.
Literally.
With your shit.
Literally. But hey, like it was wild because I was like, my last week's goal, I was like, I hope to hit 255. Like 265 is like the real goal. Or sorry, 256 is the real goal. But like if I can hit 255, awesome. That'd be so fucking cool. And I do it like the next day, I'm like 256. I'm like, holy fucking shit, okay. Because I was 258. Oh no, I was like 257. Right. And then I was like, okay, like cool, whatever, like normal. The next day, 254. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck?
How
the next day, 252. I'm like, holy shit, I'll be like, if it goes at this rate, like 248. But then the shit stopped. I didn't shit anymore. Right? Like my shit was so little. And then it was just like kind of creeping around there.
Do you think that also helped kind of like clear out all your colon though?
I don't know. It's supposed to like the carnivore diet helps with the thing is I don't like any like the thing is I don't like anything like extreme of anything, like so if you're like full blown vegan, not good for you. If you're doing this shit, not good for you. Like
right.
I could see doing it for like a little bit. I know some people do it for like a month and things like that. I want to see like carnivore diet benefits. I know it does it's like anti-inflammatory, lowered blood sugar, constant decreased intestinal discomfort. But like I had this problem at the end. I'm having that now.
Huh.
Right? And I know I'm having this now because I ate a shit ton of fiber today with those tortillas. Those are those carb like fiber full tortillas. So I'm like on 60, 70 grams of fiber today.
That's not okay.
And sugar alcohol because of the fucking protein bars I've been eating. So like that's why I'm having this. I never had this problem. So like I guess that is correct. Decreased inflammation, stronger mental acuity. That was kind of weird. I'll tell you why. Weight loss, 100% that worked. Like crazy amount worked. Reduced symptoms of chronic diseases. Yeah, I guess if you love it. There was one point where I got like really fucking nauseous, and that's a normal thing because your body is like completely depleted on carbs, and your body's literally getting used to it. I like Googled it immediately. I'm driving. I did a hike with our cousin, and I'm driving home, and I'm like driving, and it's like it hit me hard. I'm like, whoa, like my heart rate fucking 110, like it's pounding. I'm like, holy fuck, starting to sweat. And all that shit. I'm like, fuck.
What was it?
Just nausea. Like it was. Just
how did it go away?
Just went away. Like it was like 3 minutes long. I was just driving, and I'm like, fuck, should I park? I'm like, nah, I'll be fine if I pass out. We're on Eagle Road. I'm only going 55, so I'm like, oh, I'll be fine. And I like cracked the window open, get some like cool air, because my heart rate fucking was going, and I was just like hot, like but they don't went away, and like there was literally zero issues after that. That was like Friday or something.
Is there supposed to be a certain way you're supposed to go back into just regular eating? Do they say like, okay, slowly like start introducing this food or this food or that food?
Oh, probably.
But you're not going to do that. You're just
I already fucking went all out.
Okay.
Had Ferrero Rochers, had a shit ton of fucking almond milk.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. I had
you
2.
Have Ferrero Rochers?
No, not anymore. Technically I ate yours. Because I had to. So did the fucking tortilla like breakfast thing with eggs and all that stuff. Kind of felt did it good, right? Went work, all that stuff. Came back. Mom was looking for something. She had Ferrero Rocher. I'm like, give me one. Boom. That's like where it all ended. Did that. Oh no! After the fucking thing, I had the protein bar. I just wanted like something chocolate because that's the satisfying. That's my satisfying.
But it's for me too. It's for me too. Because today, because I'm trying not to like eat things like when you try to go about it, like okay, let me like if I'm gonna eat this much calorie, like let me make it like a worth it thing, right? But it's like I don't know what it is about the need or the craving of. I don't care what it is.
It's
if it's just like a little block of sugar,
yeah,
and you just like sapat on it, dude, and it's like
I'm not gonna lie.
Me.
Doing this, I guarantee you, if I did this for 2 weeks, I wouldn't even fucking want sugar.
You think so?
Guaranteed.
Why? Because you still felt like it wasn't satisfying. But do you think that would have gone away after a little bit?
Honestly, like. I wouldn't even. It wasn't even to the point of like at the like when it was getting there. It wasn't even to the point of like that would be satisfying. It was just like being able to like wrap this egg in like not even a regular tortilla, like a fucking that carb tortilla thing that has like.
So it was more carbs thing that you were.
It was
craving.
More of just like a regular like doughy.
Oh, you're craving like kruk or something.
Like kruk, which I never crave. I never like. I don't care for bread that much, right? Other than like if it has to go with something, but I don't really care for bread. But like at the end, I was like, that's like the only thing I was like, that would be nice. Other than that, though, I really didn't have like the feeling of like chocolate and all that stuff. But I'm not gonna lie, now like getting into it, now I have a stronger desire for it.
Really?
I have like a desire to go to fucking Winco and get a boxed fucking brownie.
Really?
I have that full blown desire.
It's like because you relapsed.
I
think that's what it is.
Fully relapsed.
Because when I tell you, when I was doing the and granted we were still eating sweets. Remember like when I first came and I was doing the weight loss thing, you know, and I was like trying. That's when I was like trying to like weigh this stuff. Remember? And so I was like trying really hard not to like eat or try to limit, I guess, the sweets. Remember we would get like the little carrot cake and split it in 4 for me, you and Dad, like the one time I wanted it. Remember? Granted, I did eat like, so it's not like I was like 100% no sweets, but I really did try hard not to, even though it was like tempting. And I'm telling you, it was like that day that we went for Mom's birthday at that Cheesecake Factory, because getting something that was like that sweet and it was like that delicious, it was like all the cravings came back full force. Like, it's horrible. And I wonder why, though.
For me, like with like soda and stuff like that. I haven't drank soda and fucking.
I wonder if like you would, like if you drank a soda, if you'd be like, oh, I want to drink it now all the time, or if it would be like,
I really don't think so.
I think with like sugar and sweets is different though.
Because for me, like, because I know if I drank a soda, like it would be sweet for me, right?
Like
But for me, like I can eat a fucking cake, like for example, like a cheesecake from the cheesecake. I can eat that whole thing, and like for someone's like, oh, like that was like for me, it's like, what? Like, isn't it supposed to be the whole thing? Like, the thing is, I could live off of chocolate. Like, me and my friend Pee Wee were talking about stuff because he likes like he always like I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab it like an Oreo or something. And, like he always like eats sweets, right? But he was saying something like he's like one day like I woke up. This was like months ago, but he was like I woke up or something, and he like ate like candy immediately. I don't know if it was like chocolate or candy or whatever. And he's like, oh man, I remember when I was a kid, like that was fucking awesome. But now my body just reacts to like, okay, give me real food. Like this isn't working for me. I was like, bro, I wish my shit was like that, because I ate the fucking full like box brownie thing, right? And like, for example, for the turtle brownies that I ate that whole. So I ate a sandwich, ate that whole box. That's 1,600 calories just for the brownies, and like 200 crazy amount, right? Literally, it was like, okay, like,
why are we like that though?
I don't know. For me, it's like soda. Like for me right now, I can guarantee you, like I can drink it. It'll be like, okay, like whatever, like this is shit, and then that's it. But for me, like chocolate and all that stuff, for me, I don't know. There's just something about it.
That's the thing that like I feel like that's like I don't know.
My strange addiction.
But at like the same time though, it's like when you go out to restaurants, so many people, when you're done eating, did you save any room for dessert? So some people, like I will if there's a dessert, I'm like, I want this at this restaurant because I know it's delicious. Like, I will either, I'm just gonna push on through it, or I'll try to like save some room, like, you know, just because I'm like, I want to end it with that. But I don't know. I think
me at restaurants, that effect doesn't really do so much to me at restaurants. Like when we go out and like you want, like it's like, oh, I don't have like. I wouldn't.
I don't have to have it either, but there's so many times I'm like, I just want to try what it's like.
Honestly, for me, I feel like it's like for waves. Like, so today is kind of like a wave where it's just like that nonstop feeling. But I don't know. It was I definitely didn't have like the feeling of wanting like something like that.
I think it's just because you haven't had it for the 7 days or whatever, and now that you had it today.
Yeah.
Because did you just end the diet yesterday or today?
Today was my first day back.
Okay. And then having something sweet, it's like your body's like, oh, I like that. And it's...
But the thing is, anything I had was really like not that, other than Ferrero Rocher is the only like natural sweet thing I had today. I had unsweetened almond milk.
But no, I'm saying like because you had that thing that was sweet with Ferrero Rocher, I feel like my body would just be like wanting to focus on that. And I try really hard telling myself like, dude, I've given you 20-something years of indulging in that, you know what I mean? And this is the result. Yeah. So, like, it's okay not to, you know what it fucking tastes like. The taste isn't different, but you also know that, like, you can't just live that life. Yeah. Because I have a really
We sound like, because, sorry, when they, like, when you're, like, in the mafia, like, the legit Italian mafia, they call it, like, the life. Like, so, like, oh, you're part of the life. That life, right? We're talking about like, oh, that life.
But it's like, shit, man, I can't. But it's like, dude, it's... I don't know. I fucking love chocolate. We grew up on good fucking chocolate. I'm sorry. It's like, we know the good shit.
And the thing is, I have nothing, like, again, I still eat chocolate. I still do everything. And
I just wish that I didn't have this, like, there's such a need for it sometimes. Yeah. Like sometimes it hits me so bad that I'm like, dude, I don't care if it's just fucking baking chocolate chips. I don't care what it is. I just need to find something, and it's hard for me to like be like, I couldn't find anything, and just like fucking, because if I'm like, if I could just go to sleep and wake up the next day, this will be gone. Like this, as long as I don't like fall off the bandwagon, like the first day, I feel like it just like...
No, it's good. There's a lot of tests done with sugar and how it works and how it reacts to the part of your mind where like it's like a drug pretty much. It is. Very interesting stuff about sugar on there. But yeah, I don't know. For me, it's not like something crazy like that. Like I don't know. For me, it's like whatever, because I'll replace it. Like it's weird because like I'll no joke, like I'm still dieting, right? So like I have to like, I want to be whatever fucking calories I want to be at. But let's say I have to like have 2,000 calories. Okay, I'll eat 400 calories of fucking, not all the fucking time, but once a week or something, like just random day where it's like, you know what, fuck it. I'm still hitting the gym, I'm still doing everything, but I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna eat 1,600 calories worth of that shit,
right?
And then 400 calories of real food. But I'm limiting my things. And then, hey, I'll probably feel like shit the next day or the same day. But
it kind of like scratches that itch. And then it like doesn't make you feel so like, I'm just going to quit. Because like you said, like when I like did the yogurt, like, is it worth it? Because I'm like, like when you're hungry for something, it's like, fuck, I don't know. Because it's like, if I just want something just random to eat, just give me something that's the least amount of calories so I can save my calories for the fucking things that I want. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. But just like, I just want the convenience fast shit. I just wish it was like, I'm too fucking lazy to make it.
That's been like,
honestly, that's like my Lauren makes these like she uses that peanut butter, like, like the whey stuff, collagen, like like similar stuff that like, you and mom use.
Yeah.
And she makes these like protein shake things that are really good. They have like a shit ton of protein in it, you know, that we figured out, and like very little calories because it's like 110 or something. You know what I mean? And it's fucking tastes really good. I like that protein thing that you guys had, like the peanut butter one. And so after we work out,
what peanut butter one?
Like the peanut butter, like isn't there like some peanut butter mix thing that you have?
Oh, just peanut butter?
Oh, no, that's not it. She has some peanut butter protein powder thing.
Oh, okay, I see.
But so when she makes it all, it tastes like peanut butter.
Yeah.
And so it tastes like a peanut butter shake.
But it's a pain in the ass to make.
I don't like to make it, but like, so But if I'm like, hey, can you make this? Like, if we work out, I've asked her, I'm like, does it make you feel like a chore when I ask you to make it? So, like, if I'm making it for someone else, then it's not. Because it's like, I'm happy to make it for somebody else, and then cool, I'll make it for me too. It's like, but if I just have to make it for myself, it's a fucking chore. And I, most of the time, don't want to. Same as me. Like, I know, like, that's why I like the, like, fast shakes that that sometimes I would have drinking, but I don't know. I'm just like, I want something that's like quick, but I don't want to like meal plan shit either.
that was the worst thing about the carnivore diet.
Having to like actually make things,
Fucking
prepare
because
it.
like and like just in dieting in general, like I that's what I hate about it. But like the whole carnivore thing, because I don't want to meal prep steak because I love the way I make steak, and then I want it like immediately, right? So with my steak, and not to have it fucking just steak, and like because you can't do rice with it, you can't do shit, right? So make the steak. So I'm using that fucking tava. Go outside, fucking do all that stuff on the grill. It's fucking cold, right? Do all that stuff, which I'm fine with and okay with doing all this. I'm okay with doing that all stuff. It's the cleanup after, right?
Right.
Because now I have to go. So I do all that stuff because I'm using the cutting board. I'm using like a spoon. I'm using the flipper. I'm using that fucking cast iron skillet. It's fucking heavy. Do that and then let it rest on the wood, and then while it's resting, I was starting to make sunny side up eggs because we have that new tava that's like non-stick. It's fucking awesome. But then make eggs, so do that sunny side up easy. It's not the point of like making it and then now and then eat it, and then now you have to go clean that all, especially like the tava has oil and it's stick and it's like cold outside, so it just already greases up on there. You have to do that, and then the tava you have to like burn it again and do the oil thing. It's like there's so much steps, right? And then I could do like chicken. I didn't eat too much chicken the week because like it was just like I just eat steak because I like the way now I make it. And that's one thing I've liked about like doing the whole diet thing. Like I've kind of like learned how to cook a lot of things, but like chicken, same thing. But I don't like to prep like chicken either, because then it's also like just dry as shit. See, that's my problem. I hate fucking dry. Sorry, I'm answering the shit. I hate dry food. I fucking hate dry food, and so I couldn't meal prep pretty much anything. And I know there's certain things you can meal prep, but on the carnivore diet, like you really can't. Right. So I would have done something, and I did once. Like I brought like just cut up chicken and brought it like to work, and then just ate it like later in the day. But it's like that was like so miserable to eat. It's like, fuck, I'm pretty sure like people in prison have better food than this. Like it's awful, right? But like I can meal prep, right? So you just fucking cook for like 2 hours, and if you do like a chicken teriyaki thing, right? So that has sauce, you're good. Like it's gonna be wet. It's got the rice, everything's mixed in. Boom, that's easy. Like stuff like that to me, very easy. I don't ever meal prep, but the thought of it, doing it, like it's not bad.
If I didn't mind leftovers, because I look at meal prepping like leftovers, because I don't fucking like leftovers.
Yeah, that's your problem.
I hate them. I hate Tupperware, and I think it's just because
use the glass ones.
Yeah, the glass
making
ones
the glass ones so much better.
I think it's just because it's like being younger and having to like wash dishes, and mom and dad would like work 12-hour shifts, and then the Tupperware, and it was closed, whatever food was in there, and then I would like breathe through my mouth just not to smell whatever was in there. And anytime there was like spaghetti or something, it would be always fucking masa. You can't always. It still kind of like smells like, you know what I mean? There's even with the glass ones, dude. Especially if people store it, like there's been times where it's like the Tupperware lid is closed, and then when you open it, it still has like a weird smell to it. I just don't like eating things out of Tupperware. I don't fucking know why. So if I wanted to make something, I would just much rather make just enough for the entire day. Fucking eat it. Certain things I do like, okay, like leftovers, like spaghetti leftovers, I like that. Because it's like, some things are just better the longer it sits. Like, grach is really good.
Sarma.
Okay, sarma. Or like pita, but pita is like, there's never enough leftovers for that. But certain things.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things I'm like, I just don't want to. It just looks.
Yeah, that's like the worst thing about like this whole thing. But again, like, it's not that you can't eat fast food. It's just because always like fast food has so much more calories.
I know.
That's the thing. But like, yeah, I don't mind it. Like just making something like those pizzas been kind of nice. Like they're easy to make. Yeah. It doesn't take a long time.
There's things that are like for those fast go to, like let me just find some food in between. You know what I mean? Like I just like peanut butter jelly sandwiches.
Yeah.
Like, I'm serious. If you get the 45 calorie Sara Lee bread, 45
Yeah.
each side, there's 90 right there, right? And you get the sugar-free jam.
Yeah.
That's however many calories, 50 for 2 tablespoons.
Not even, like 15.
Not even, right.
Like 10.
And then you have like the 50 calories, I think, peanut butter for 2 tablespoons, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like, your whole like
it's not
little
a lot,
snack
yeah,
thing is like
yeah.
a little bit, but it's like
simple.
fast. It's easy, like especially
Yeah.
after the gym when I'm sweating, and if I didn't, like if I pushed really hard and maybe I should have like eaten something before and I didn't, and now I'm like, I'm so fucking hungry sometimes. I just want something quick, dude. I don't want to sit there by the oven and just fucking clean.
Yeah, it's rather interesting, but yeah, carnivore. That was like the worst thing, and then just like I was eating like there was one day I ate like steak and sunny side up eggs like 3 times. Like I would send it all the time because I was like sending it to like Luis and stuff to like see if the steak was cooked good. He's like, again? I'm like, yep. Like that's all I got.
But I can't,
because I'm sure there was like other options, but like I really cannot. And I was technically not even fucking doing it. I was using pepper too. You're technically only supposed to use salt.
I wonder why you can't use pepper.
Because it's not it's plant based.
Oh, so it can't be plant anything.
So you like I'm like oh, I'm sure there's like I'm
How
sure
the
I could have
fuck
Googled.
Did cavemen exist? I mean, you know what I mean? Not like, how do they exist? Like, for real though.
Because you're not introduced to that fucking thing. As soon as you're introduced to something, that's when.
Well, of course, but I wonder like how their bodies, how their poop, like.
Well,
how
they were still
everything.
eating fucking fruits and stuff.
That's true.
And like this, so too. Like I know, like I'm sure if you like, I haven't really searched anything about carnivore. Like I just fucking did it. I was like, because like to the Mesno diet, like it's not,
right.
just the meat fucking diet. Pretty
Dad
much.
did that one too, and he
lost but see, he does it with like vegetables and stuff like that.
And he
right?
still
so
lost a lot
I
of
can
weight.
do that. Yeah, and I lost a lot of weight. Fucking 8.6
I know.
pounds in a week.
That's what I'm saying. Like
it
that's
works.
Crazy.
Is it healthy? No, and that's why I wouldn't fucking do it. But like the thing is, I did the extreme way of doing that diet. Like I should have been eating like 2,500-3,000 calories a day on that diet. I still would have lost weight with eating that much, but I don't. It was just like it's hard to eat that much fucking calories when you're just looking at that. Especially if you throw in a chicken breast on it. The fucking day, like, I had a whole fucking chicken breast, the steak and eggs and all that stuff. But the chicken breast is like, okay, now I'm eating less. Like, the steak, at least, is fucking pulling the calories
Like, how
up.
many calories would, like, for real, like, a steak and then, like, 2 sunny side eggs whenever you made it? Like, what does that look like?
I mean, for calories or, like, the way it looks on a picture?
Calories.
Oh, calories.
And, like, how big was a piece?
So, like,
you know what I mean?
If I go here, diary, like I'll go back. So this day, so I had 1 raw egg with 134 grams. This was like was this the smaller ones? I think this was like a smaller one, right? But I had it twice. Oh yeah, because I fucking ate that whole pack pretty much. So it was like 3 steaks that were like this and like this small for those ones, and that was all in a day pretty much that day. And that was what fucking 1,528 calories. So 3 steaks. I had a can of tuna. That was against regulations too. I'm technically not supposed to eat anything like canned. That was the only time I did it though, just because I needed something. But like that was with canned tuna, the egg whites, like a fucking cup of egg whites, the thing that all that stuff, and then this 1,500 calories. This one was 1,500 calories as well. Pretty much same shit.
You burned 5,000. How do you burn that many calories?
I did an 8-hour uphill walk on the treadmill. It was like 3 hours long. We were watching Last of Us.
You walked uphill for 3 hours.
At
the gym or what?
At the gym, but walked uphill probably like 2.5 hours.
That's a long fucking time.
It was 2,900 calories was active. That was a rough day. Did
you go like fast speed or just like casually walk or what?
No, just like 2.5.
But like uphill, just like
10, 2.5. 1,500 calories. This day was 2,300 calories.
How'd you burn 7,500?
No, that's not correct. I don't know why it's showing that fucking off. What the fuck? Why is it showing like double? That's not correct. So I don't know why it's showing that, but
maybe because it has your BMR thing on there.
No, BMR is included, but I don't know why it's showing fucking 5,042 calories burned. I did not burn that much. I fucking wish. But like this day, oh yeah, I did like ground beef. I made like 600 grams of ground beef, 672. That's a whole pack that they freeze. That whole thing, did that with fucking a shit ton of egg whites and eggs just in a bowl, and that's what I had all day. So I ate like half of that, and then I ate that later. It was delicious. It was good. But that's it. Like, it was just fucking that kind of stuff. And even that, like, there was a whole fucking, like, that silver tegla, the big one, it was like half full of just beef and fucking eggs. I ate all of that, and plus a whole fucking big chicken breast. Only 2,300 calories. Like, that was a lot of fucking food. Like, that I pretty much had to, like, I didn't even want to fucking eat. But I was like, you know what? I burned not that many calories, but Tuesday was like an aggressive leg day. But again, it wasn't this many calories. It wasn't fucking 2,900. I don't know why it's showing so off, but very aggressive leg day. Wednesday was a 2.5. So my legs were just fucking dead. You know, we were talking about soreness a little bit earlier. My legs were just destroyed. Like, I couldn't even fucking walk. Like, I couldn't sit down. Like, I was crying.
You couldn't even take a shit and get up from it.
Luckily, I wasn't shitting too much with this guy. But yeah, it was just like there was just this day, fucking, you know, a fucking steak, you just couldn't eat anymore.
Right.
So I'm like low calorie, so like I wasn't like trying to, but it was just fucking, I couldn't do it. That was like all I could do. Like today I'm like, but the thing is, it's crazy. Like I've eaten. I feel I can eat more. Like, I'm still hungry. I've eaten like 2,200 calories already today.
Oh yeah, because.
And I literally haven't eaten anything like unhealthy per se, other than like the protein bars. But like,
well, I think like just things with like that have carbs, that have things. It's just there's always so many more calories to it.
No, because I'm eating those tortillas that are low.
Oh well, then I don't know.
No, I'm eating pretty low, but it's just like I just always like, I don't know. Maybe I think it's because I don't have that restriction on my mind anymore, so I'm just fucking like going crazy, which I'm okay with. I just want to go crazy.
Some people, I mean, like
crazy.
These kinds of things are perfect for like if people are like, hey, I have a wedding I'm going to in like a couple of weeks, or hey, I'm going on a trip, I'm doing this. I feel like I would really fucking struggle with this diet 100% because I'm not a big meat eater. I would be eating a ton of fish.
You can do it. You do chicken breast.
Yeah.
You like chicken breast. You like a fucking super well done steak.
That's true.
And you like fish. And you just like do fucking 70% fish. You could do it. It's honestly not that bad. I'm gonna do it again. Not like I'll probably do it once a month, just to see like if I have that same reaction again. Mm-hmm. But once a month I'll probably do this diet.
I wonder why like with some people it just doesn't work. Like remember my mom tried it? Remember my mom tried the same diet as dad? Well, she made it 3 days in and was like fucking dying because she was like wasn't able to eat kruk or anything. Remember, she got like physically sick, but she lost like no weight.
Well, you retain because I wasn't losing weight at the end there, and like the thing is, I wasn't losing. So I was really good, and then like this was the fucking big day that I did that. Then I did like a big this. So this day I ate 2,144 calories. I think this is accurate, like right here. So I still had 723 plus the 750. So I technically was under 1,500 calories. Only meat still. Didn't lose anything. I actually went up that day.
Really?
I went up in weight that day because I started retaining more water. Because I was drinking like this day I drank fucking like 180 ounces of water, like a shit ton. Because I feel like with this diet you're like, especially because you're consuming so much salt too, you're just drinking a shit ton of water. So I'm pretty sure I retained. I don't know exactly. That's why I want to do it again, just to like test out to see like, was this like a coincidence of this happening crazily, or was this like actually natural? Because that's complete. I was supposed to with my loss of calories, I was technically supposed to lose like 3.5 calories, but I lost a shit ton. So I want to see like, and that's why I'm kind of like want to kind of eat more aggressively, have like more natural stuff like for 2 days, and see like where am I actually at? You know what I mean? So yeah, we'll see. But I'll do it again. Well, because that's another thing too, is like you, like I know some people like, oh, like don't eat any carbs, but then they just fucking eat still however much. Like I don't want to say I was under eating, but like this day, like 2,300 calories, like that's fine. That's like where I want it to be at every day. But like you still have to limit your fucking calories. So if you're just eating like a ton, like especially if she's eating the same that like dad's eating, like her BMR is not that high.
Right.
So she can't, and especially if she's not active, which she isn't, you can't eat as much.
Right.
You know, you're kind of limiting to your BMR plus whatever activity you're doing. You're stuck to like 1,500 calories.
True.
Especially depends on what steak you eat and all that stuff. Any kind of like beef and all that stuff, that'll fucking jump up. Boom, if you're eating 2,000 calories a day, but doing this, you're still gonna gain fucking weight.
Yeah.
You're gonna it's gonna be better than if you just ate carb 2,000 calories per day.
True.
Right. It's gonna be better for that because you're only eating protein and fats.
But it's still like you have to like. There's so many other like components to it. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the calories in calories that is the most important. But this is like a good diet. Like I'll do this diet again once like I get like close to my weight goal, and then like now you just like actually want to like tone and like define yourself even more. Do this and
yeah, because it's like when people do like competitions or whatever.
Yeah, people will do this kind of stuff. You
just
know,
to kind of
just to
lean
up
out.
a lot. Yeah, lose as much body fat as you can.
Because I know when Lauren told me when she like was doing her competitions and she had to like lean out and then you have to limit yourself and you're just like fucking hating life.
Yeah.
She's like, I remember she's like being at the end of it and then like was done with the competition. She's like, and all I wanted was a fucking burger. Yeah. She's like, so here I am just like eating this big ass burger. I can barely fucking even like put it, you know what I mean? And she's like, I was the fucking happiest person because I didn't have that, you know.
Well, that's how it is for like those like UFC fighters. Remember like when I was like 20 pounds up in a day because they're just fucking like you watch those like videos of them losing like all that like water weight, whatever it is, like they're going in saunas and fucking not drinking any water, like dehydrating themselves because they're trying to get like their fucking water weight completely down and all this stuff, and then like they lose and then they fucking just boom.
I wonder what that does to you, like people that are like do UFC and like that are doing this.
It's definitely not good for
like
you.
I wonder what that all will do to your body like later on, like. You know, when you just like,
you know, they have like
point
one
where
or
it's
two.
like you can't, like, you know, you don't want to do that anymore for your career or whatever. Like, how do you maintain and manage your, you know what I mean? Like, I wonder what just that does to your body, just doing that for so like.
Yeah, they do it like they have like what 2 fights a year or something like that. So like they're not doing it like an insane amount of times. But yeah, no, it's definitely not good for you.
Right.
You know, but we're just fat. So it's okay.
They're just hard beating that sugar addiction. Anytime, like when I was going to like just like social work classes, you know, and like you know we would talk about whatever, and so that, you know whatever classes we were in, but like whenever it would come up like addiction stuff, you know, and people would be like, well, like some like students, you know, colleagues, whatever, they'd be like, wouldn't understand, like, well, why can't they just fucking quit? Like they have kids, and I straight up would like. Compare it with stuff like if someone told you like right now right this second like you have to quit drinking coffee or soda or whatever it is, quit being on your phone, quit whatever it is that's your like addiction that don't seem harmful because you aren't really harming anybody with it, that is fucking hard for you to just stop. Like if you told like stop looking at your phone, you know how many times you're gonna glance like go to glance at it, it's like it's not that easy. You know what I mean? At all. Like with anything, like when you're, I don't know. So it's just crazy.
It's definitely not like you're just, because it's like it's the little things that like give you like happiness in life in a way, right? It's like
and stuff.
You know, because it's like, and yeah, again, just the way your mind works to it, just like, it just wants more.
Right.
But can't have it. I don't know. This has been helping like when I track everything and I put those like limits of like sugar. It's like because I don't really look at anything. Like I just want to like make sure like I'm eating like at least like 180 grams of protein, even like 160 I'm okay with. But like eating a good amount of protein. Other than that, and like staying below calories, I can like give a fuck about anything else. But then like sugars is what I look at as well. Like net carbs, fine or whatever. But like sugars is like I try to keep it limited.
Right.
I really look at the sugar one because like. The thing is, overall, like it, you know, I don't like extreme things like at all.
Right.
Like if you're doing like hardcore veganism or whatever like that, it's like sure, whatever. Same thing with this. It's like all right, well, you know, do you and all that stuff. But I think just like an overall balanced,
right? Just
keep it normal. Just don't eat as much and be more active and all that stuff. It's not like I'm trying to fucking prep for some kind of show or anything like that. But speaking of shows, I did sign up for 2 things.
What?
I signed up for 2 of those like all-terrain like mud runs.
Oh yeah.
I signed up for 2 of them.
Oh, like the Boise Mud Run. Oh, what day is it on? This is one that's like coming up this year.
It's
right?
not like the Tough Mudder or anything like that. It's not
No. It's
ones,
like a fun run, but it's a mud run, right?
Mud run. Boise.
It said I was gonna sign up for that because it said it was Muddy Dash.
Muddy Dash, yeah.
I was gonna sign up for that because but you can't do kids or anything with this. It said something about being family friendly on the picture. Because it had like a person's face and it says, "Oh, it's family friendly." So, but I didn't do it, and so I was like, "Well, not if like it can't be like everybody." But you
don't have to worry about competition or timing. Costumes are always welcome.
I think
it is spectators packet.
I was looking at this one. I wanted to do it so freaking bad.
Yeah, I did it because like I wouldn't have done it like if it's $60. I was like, fuck no, I'm not.
But $0.
Right. It's $0. You just have to pay for like the shirt. It's $17 at the end of it, like the shirt, medal, whatever the fucking stuff like that. Because like some cities you have to like full blown pay. Like if you go into like other locations that they do this at, like it's like $20 or like somewhere on sale, but I guess a lot of them are like free right now. But sometimes it is like $20 or it's 40 or something like that. I'm like, well, that's like
I like doing those fun runs.
I've never done like, but this has like obstacles.
Yeah, and you have to like
tough obstacles where like I can't still currently do them. So one of them is June 28th. And one of them is like September something. Or no, not June 26th. It's like 2 days before.
This one is June 24th, right?
June is it? Yeah, the 24th. So this is like a couple days before I leave to Boise.
When are you leaving?
I'm looking at.
Are you gonna be there the same time as mom and dad or no?
I'll be there like longer.
Oh, you're gonna be there longer than mom and dad?
Yeah. I'm getting there like 2 weeks before and like leaving a week after or something.
How long are they gonna be there for? Like a month?
Like a month, yeah.
How long are you gonna be there for? Like 2 months almost?
Almost 2 months.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like a month. Month and a half ish, somewhere around there. But yeah, I did this one. The next one's like in September or some shit like that. But
hey, we'll have to do our podcast with FaceTiming.
Yeah, we'll have to do that.
Because you're gonna be there and that would be cool.
Yeah. Did you say you're gonna be there and I'm gonna be cool?
No, I said that you're gonna be there and that might be cool like. I wonder if it's just gonna be this though. Do you know what I'm gonna be? Okay, listen. Pausa.
Okay.
This is why. Because I've seen these. Because I've also I've seen glimpses.
Okay.
Did you go to the Bubble Fun Run?
Yeah, it was rubbish.
On the pictures of the Bubble Run, in my head, the way it was presented was like it was gonna be like. I'm not saying bubbles fucking the entire time, but like not just 3 fucking stations.
Yeah.
And the way this just looked in the parking lot, which is not the parking lot, but a little bit. I just hope it's not like that. I mean, it's still gonna be cooler. I guarantee that.
I think it's gonna be because it's 3.5. It's a 3.5K, okay. So it's not like entirely too long. And I do plan like I'm going full blown on this. I'm not like walking, doing like I'm like gonna run this and like I want to win, right? Like, I want to be winning on this because by the time June 28th, I'll be fucking ready for this.
Oh, you've been running too, though.
Yeah, I want to be like full blown prepped for this and like actually fucking not gonna be first because there's gonna be some fucking David Goggins motherfucker out there like doing crazy shit. I just want to be like up there, right? Mm-hmm. I want to keep up with people around me, right? But I don't know how it would be.
It's gonna be fun either way. I like going to those fun runs. I loved going to the Susan G. Komen. I've gone to like ones in Twin Falls where it's like the canyon rim ones. I just like going to them. I like the feeling of the energy of people around me. Some are retarded, some are fine.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Because I know we're gonna end it soon. But
like I can't even do that. Even this to me is like my knees are gonna break.
Oh yeah.
The rope shit. There's like one with the rope on there.
You know which one I did do one time?
What?
A battle buddy one. It was for people that was in the Army National Guard.
Yeah,
I did this in Twin Falls, Dan. So with Kaylee, my friend Kaylee, that was in the National Guard. It was down in Shoshone Falls. Okay. We had to like carry big fucking logs. One of them was they connected you to a thing and you had to rappel.
Yeah.
Imagine me showing up there and then they're asking me to do all these things. It was the worst fucking experience of my life.
Yeah.
You had to crawl in the sand holding like a fake, like a plastic gun, but under barbed wire.
Yeah.
Thing. The sand felt like fucking glass on your knees. It was like cutting you up already. And that was the first obstacle. I was already cut up. So, and it was like, where Shoshone Falls.
Yeah.
You know that. So it's like you know when you first get to Shoshone Falls, that volleyball net area? Okay. and you go all the way to where you're climbing and you're walking around the entire top of the canyon, right? So there's like obstacles up that, up those steps, all that shit. And then you crawl, you come down, and then there's like when you're on one side of the section, and then you have to rappel to the other side, and then you're back like where the beginning is of like where you were at. It was like a huge fucking long thing.
That's cool, actually.
It was fun, though, but I like obviously was not prepared for that in any way whatsoever. It was just like, do you want to... Okay. But like it would be fun like to do something like that now if you like were to like train for it.
Oh, I wouldn't. If this was like tomorrow, I would not do this.
Oh my God.
Fuck no, I wouldn't do that. I can't do this shit.
I watched this comedian. I don't know how the whole thing goes. Okay. I don't remember it. But she was like, she's this British one, right? So it's like she has the accent. Yeah. And she was saying how like she wanted to just be healthy one day. So she decides to like get up and she's going to go like for a run, right? And she's like, it kind of seems like there's not a whole lot of commotion. Like it's just kind of like, there's not a whole lot of cars. Like, it's just like a Saturday morning. She's like, and then all of a sudden, like, behind me, I just see a bunch of fucking runners. I'm like, where the hell are they running to? Like, what are they doing? So she's just fucking running with them. And all of a sudden, she's breaking. Like, no. The runners are coming. So she's fucking, like, running. Like, I don't know what they're doing. And she breaks through, like, the finishing line. And they're, like, there to interview her. And they're like, you just did this. And it was, like, this big ass fucking marathon, right? Yeah. I mean, it wasn't just like a little run. It was like a big ass thing. She's all like saying like and she's like, what the hell is going on? They're like handing her a trophy, all this shit. And she's like, they're all people over there fucking sweating. And they're like, how did you train for this? She's like, I just ran, and she's like, I probably just fucking stole it from that lady right over there. She was probably first fucking lady. She's all fucking sweating. Like she's all, and then like, she's like, I can't keep up with this shit anymore, right? Because she's like, I feel fucking guilty now. Yeah. And so at the end, she's like, the best way to win is blah, blah. And she's like, and what you don't want to do is just, like, what was it? Like break through the very end of the race, like however she said it. Like, and then they like realize like, oh, like you weren't part of it. But it was just funny because you're on the mud run, you're just waiting like where the end is. You were just like putting blood on you, dude. Because you're like, I'm gonna be first. Yeah. You're like, I bet you there's a guy there that's gonna be first. And it made me think of that lady. Like, there's someone out there that's been training for this, and here just comes this fucking ordinary person, just not even a pour of fucking sweat, nothing. Like, it looks like she did it like without with such ease. Not even panting.
That would be funny.
It would be great.
That would be funny. Yeah,
cool. Yeah, that's me. I wanted to sign up for that.
Yeah, because at that moment, I should be about 225 pounds.
That's awesome.
From where I'm looking at, so
it's gonna be soon, man.
Yeah, you should do it. Do the September one.
Baby.
Do the September one.
When is it? September what?
This was
Which one is it?
Terrain
What's
race.
Terrain race?
Pretty much same shit.
Is it? Check-in time. Oh, starting time. Okay.
It's September 23rd.
Cuna.
Same place.
All
it's
right.
like the same website and everything, just different. Like, I'm sure it's the same thing.
What is that? Is that Terrain race right there?
It looks like it. Yeah.
I wonder what Terrain race is. Oh, Dane's. Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck! I can't do monkey bars. I've never been able to do
September,
monkey bars.
This gives you fucking 8 months to prepare.
I don't know if I can like do this terrain race.
7 months. 6
Look
months.
at that.
Yeah. Look at these guys. They're big fucking dudes.
Okay, but they have like a lot of upper body strength. I can't lift myself up off that.
This one looks fun. This will be cool.
The terrain race, I feel like I would have more fun than the mud run.
That's 6 months. 6 months to train.
I suck at monkey bars.
Not in 6 months, you won't. Me too.
Okay. What we should do is we should just sign up for it, me and you together, and just fucking do it as a race.
I already signed up for it.
The September one?
I signed up for both. I paid for both of them. I'm done.
You already did the September one?
I did both of them.
Will you send me a link on it right now? Like just to my email or some shit?
I'll have to do it on my phone. But because that would be cool.
I'll do the September one. I don't know.
Because I think they're both 3.5Ks. This is a 5K.
What's 5K? 3 miles?
3 miles. That's a 5K, and I think Muddy Dash is 3.5. Few miles of fun. So maybe it is. Maybe it's 3.
And what's the bottom of it look like? Oh, that's a bubble.
Yeah, that's like the thing. But it's the same thing, same sponsor. It's like the same fucking website, but I don't know.
I'll do the September one. The terrain one looks fun. The terrain one to me looks more fun than the.
Yeah, the terrain one's I think more of like this one seems to be more.
I just don't want to be covered all in mud. Plus, I got eyelashes. I can't.
Well, this is the easy one.
The mud run.
The mud run.
I know.
Oh, you want to do the
train
train?
for the September
Oh,
one.
you're talking about. So you're into the monkey bar one and all that stuff.
That's
Okay, I see what.
But
you
I
mean.
just have to get better at monkey bars.
Well, your upper body strength, you'll get up and all that stuff. Do some dead hangs at the gym.
What are dead hangs?
Do you just fucking hang off the thing for a bit?
Why?
As long as you can.
Is that good for you?
Yeah, it's good. It's great. It's good for your back, and it's like it helps your hand strength and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, September 23rd.
All right.
We'll do it.
Okay.
But yeah, this one doesn't seem mud. I know it's muddy.
It's a little muddy, yeah.
Well, you can go in fucking backwards on this fucking stupid bitch one in face head. But yeah, these people aren't muddy. This is more like just like a thing. But
okay.
Yeah. But that's pretty much it. That's all I can think of.
All right.
It's been nothing else. Just
I'm going to Seattle this weekend.
Yeah, you are going to Seattle.
So we'll talk about that on Monday because I'll be back.
Man, I hope you see a full-blown naked crack lady.
Oh, God,
I cannot
me
believe I
too.
didn't fucking record that.
I'm going to record if I see that.
Full-blown.
But it's going to be like what I'm sad
naked.
about is going to be fucking snowy, rainy, and cold.
Sounds like Seattle.
Yeah, but it's all right.
It'll be cool. I want to go to
all
Seattle
good.
at some point. But that'll be good.
Okay.
All right, cool. Thank you guys so much for joining on episode 105 of Talking About Real Shit podcast. If you guys liked it, hit the like button down below and check out the other links for the audio and rate and subscribe and all that stuff. And
Do it.
Yeah,
Sponsor
that's
us
it.
for a mud run.
Yeah, sponsor us for the mud run. I do want to do the tough mudder, like the legit one.
Oh, yeah.
And like it's like $100 and something bucks, but you can do like a fundraiser thing, and if you can cover like the fundraiser for like your local thing, they'll cover your cost. So if we can get you guys can sponsor me to go to the Tough Mudder. It's not here, but I would have to go somewhere.
Where?
Probably like next year or something. I don't know the closest place. Probably
Where?
somewhere in like California or something. Nevada, fucking I don't know. Probably Oregon somewhere. I don't know.
Let's fucking go.
But
Mom and Dad can sponsor us.
gotta prepare for that one though. Other than that, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you retards later.
You need help?
I do.
What?
No.
I think I need to poop too.